The culture war is getting more and more insane, my friends, and more people are starting to wake up, which is a good thing. And in this video here, this absolutely epic video, we have a teacher who shuts down a student who is trying to ask all of these woke BS questions about J.K. Rowling, who is, of course, the author of Harry Potter. Now, if you are not aware of all the backlash that she has received over the past couple of years, basically, it all summarizes to a lot of wokesters out there calling her transphobic for having opinions that go against the woke narrative. So we have this absolutely fantastic video that I want to show you guys today. There's a lot of really good stuff in this video, so let's go ahead and jump into it. A now viral video showcases the moment that a student realizes his claims of author J.K. Rowling's alleged bigotry were based on rumors and reports rather than things she had actually said. This is fantastic. This whole clip here is like one of the best things I have seen today. So let's go ahead and check this out.
So these guys want to talk about J.K. Rowling? Is that so? What's going on with that? What do you want to know?
She's had a pretty controversial past. I just want to know, like, what are your thoughts on it? And, like, do you still like her work despite her bigoted opinions?
So let's get specific, though. Let's define bigoted opinions. What opinions are bigoted? We're going to treat this as a thought experiment. I'm not going to say what's right or wrong or what way to think. The whole point is to learn how to think, not what to think.
Yeah.
So when you say bigot, you're starting with the conclusion that given her bigoted opinions.
Yeah.
So first, let's start with, does she have bigoted opinions? So when you say bigoted opinions,
she has had a history of being extremely transphobic, I've heard.
Hey, you've heard. So what? Can you give me an example?
I've heard
that she's had bigoted opinions.
Oh my gosh, the NPC brain is off the charts right here. And what we're going to see here is a complete and total breakdown of the entire NPC hive mind type of thinking. This is a useful idiot who's being completely deconstructed here by this teacher. This is fantastic.
If you look at her Twitter, I think you could see a few things. If you want, I could try and find something.
See if you can find one.
So,
the student doesn't even have anything.
One of these tweets that she came out with in 2019, she said, "Dress however you please, call yourself whatever you like, sleep with any consenting adult who will have you live your best life in peace and security, but force women out of their jobs for stating that sex is real."
So much bigotry, guys. So much bigotry.
Find that bigoted? What do you find about
it? Was deemed transphobic. I myself.
Do you find that transphobic yourself?
I don't really have an opinion on it, but I'm just going with what a lot of other people have said.
So let's pause.
And that right there is the problem.
I don't really have an opinion on it. I'm just going along with what other people have said.
That right there is the entire problem. All you are doing is just going along with the narrative that is being fed to you. That's all that this person is doing. This is crazy stuff.
Let's not go with what other people are saying. Let's try and learn how to critically think. So let's analyze the tweet ourselves. So that statement, do you see anything problematic disregarding other people's opinions?
She did try and pin some things on a specific group of people.
Where does she do that? Can you read that?
But force women out of their jobs for stating that sex is real.
So when I hear that, I'm interpreting that as meaning if a woman says that, saying that there's a difference between men and female and then being attacked as transphobic, I think that's what she's saying by attacking someone for stating that sex is real.
That is exactly what she's saying.
Is that transphobic to you?
So, to me, no. Stating that sex is real is not transphobic. It's
then what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here then?
just a fact of life. It exists.
So is there anything you disagree with in that tweet?
In that tweet, I can't really see anything that I myself disagree with, but I can see why some people would think, oh, this is offensive, we can't have that here or something, because...
Sure.
There's an apology tweet.
Let's read that. What did she say there? I haven't read that.
I respect every trans person's right to live any way that feels authentic and comfortable to them. I'd march with you if you were discriminated against on the basis of being trans. At the same time, my life has been shaped by being female. I do not believe it is hateful to say so.
You see anything problematic there?
She's apologizing, so no, not really. If I could read it again.
It sounds like a very similar statement as what she was just saying. She's basically saying, like, I have nothing, to me, this is what I interpret it as, I have nothing against someone being trans.
Exactly.
In your life, but you just don't get to impose on you can live how you want, I can live how I want.
Yeah.
And let's all,
Exactly.
So I guess now that we're looking at it like, oh, there's not much difference between me or her, do you think it's fair that that she's being attacked by a large group of people and people are calling her, like you said at the beginning of this conversation, you said, given the fact that J.K. Rowling is transphobic, how do you feel about Harry Potter? Now, retroactively looking at that statement, do you think that was the best way to phrase?
No, I feel like an idiot now.
It's okay though, but this is why we do this, to learn how to think.
That is what is lacking so much, is critical thinking. It isn't being taught in the government indoctrination camps. It just isn't. They want to take that away from people. They don't want you to be a critical thinker. They want you to just be a mindless drone who just accepts whatever type of narrative is being fed to you. And that is exactly what happened to the student. With that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.